Okay, we ready?
Well, good morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, and last time we picked up several quests. Now, I almost forgot that we were supposed to be doing a main quest, which turns out to be outside the walls over here. So at the moment, we probably don't want to go outside as it looks like it's getting on nighttime, but we do have a couple of things we could do inside. We will start with the young man who needs a coat. Hello.
Boy, friend, a question. Do you know why people always stop and watch a blacksmith at work? Because he's riveting. It's good to see a new face in this sad hole. Oh, of course. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Osbert, local master of hammers and anvils. Do you need your blade sharpened?
You don't get many visitors?
Oh, not really. Especially since we went into a lockdown a while ago. People used to come and go. Now and then a ship would make a stop at the village below, but nobody's really come around since. Well, since the entire shit show that's going down everywhere. Now that I think of it, you're the first they've let in. What'd you do? Who did you bribe?
I have this pen.
Oh, so you have friends in Camelot. Good for you.
You recognize it?
Of course I do. Those pins are peak craftsmanship, and very rare at that. We only gave them out on Camelot's orders. But when I look at you, well, it's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to beat a knight. And even if you found one already dead, you'd sooner nick his armor than a pin you knew nothing about. Either way, good for you.
Well, thank you. Somebody at least trusts me a little bit. You say there's a show going down everywhere. What do you mean?
Sometimes I wonder, how many things can go wrong at the same time. They say that misery loves company, but here, it's like we've done something to anger the gods, and they're taking their sweet revenge. First, we started hearing that the weirdness was spreading near Grubwood. Soon after that, we saw waves of bandits approaching from there. Desperate people. It took a lot of our territory. Then, the Del Rita tribes took over the All-Mother's Temple. And after that, the supply chains from Camelot collapsed for some reason. And so on and so forth. We're in quite a pickle, my friend. We've started betting on what's going to happen next. Sea monsters? Who knows?
I wouldn't laugh about it. Say the weirdness started spreading near Grubwood?
Yes. That damn forest north of here was already cursed and creepy. But now, I've heard it's an entirely different level of crazy. They say that some men here started going dark up north. With that, the weirdness started moving. And when the weirdness gets here, well, we're fucked. But you know that. Every child has heard the stories.
I just arrived here. Tell me more about these bandits.
Truth be told, most of them are just people desperate to survive. When the villages started dying out because of the weirdness, hunger, or raids, they lost their livelihoods, ended up with nothing to their names, and nowhere to go. So they banded together and started raiding whatever was left. Then they turned to killing each other. They're like rabid wolves. Too bad they're here now, too.
And the Dalratia took over the All-Mother's Temple?
That's... I don't know. It's hard to explain. They kept to themselves, perched in the mountains near the Forlorn Swords. Then something happened, and suddenly we saw ships arriving near our eastern shores. A couple days later, the tribes took over. One good thing is that the bandits aren't up to fighting with them. One bad thing, we aren't either.
Okay, so they are bad news. I need a warm coat.
Huh. It's for Dan, isn't it? That ungrateful bastard's still on the wall.
Yes, he told me about your disagreement.
Disagreement? Sure, you could call it that, and I guess I might have overreacted a bit. But since Dan is on the wall and I'm here, I couldn't tell him that I get it. The prank and all. And I forgave him a long time ago. Now that I think about it, it was a hell of a prank.
So you're not mad at all?
Well, he was right. I am old, but inefficient stung a little bit. After all, I did my job well, and his sword is as sharp as Excalibur itself.
About the coat?
Well, I may not be angry with him anymore, but that doesn't mean I'll work my ass off so that his doesn't freeze. Here's an explanation of how to make it. Feel free to help him out yourself.
Okay. So, you have told me how to make a proper warm coat for the freezing keeper. Do you have any work for me?
Ha! Friend, I wish. But the only task I could use help with might be a bit too delicate for you to handle. Unless you're a master goldsmith, then feel free to prove it, and I'll have work for you immediately.
Oh,
There's just not
unfortunately.
enough of them to go around. And now that we're on lockdown, there's not much demand for my services either.
There must be something I can help you out with.
Listen, I said I don't have any jobs, as in things I pay you for doing. That doesn't mean I can't teach you a thing or two. If you're willing to learn, that is.
Yes, I am.
Since you're free to wander about while I'm stuck in the keep, maybe we can make good use of that. You've probably bashed in the skull of a beast or two, right? The alchemists. They're likely snatching up the corpses, using the muck to cook their weird concoctions.
Oh, lovely.
But perhaps you'd rather craft yourself some armor from those hides, huh?
Yes.
We should start with something simple. Let's see. I'll give you some notes on how to make armor. You gather the materials and get to work. And when you're done, you can bring it over so I can see what you've made.
Sounds good to me. So I have learned several new recipes. What do we have? A grindstone. Oh. So I need 13 leather, which means I need to hunt 13 deer. And I need 2 wolf pelts on top of that. Okay. So 13 deer, 2 wolves. Do we have any other workstations here, or was that it? I think that was it. And this must be cook pot. Now, we need butter. We're missing butter for the pie. Or, no, that's an onion bun. Mom's pie. We need a blueberry, and we need an egg. We have the flour. Okay. Wonder if our lovely lady here might have any of that stuff for sale. She's not there right now. Because of course not. I feel like this place is protected. I think it is. Nice. And it's also raining now. You know, I feel like y'all should at least let the guy, I don't know, out of the stockade to sleep and get out of the rain. But that's just me. Nope. I need to find the barracks. I was told I could make use of the barracks. That's the captain's quarters. That's definitely not the barracks. Where are the barracks at? Nope. Nope. Alright, where are the barracks? I'd like to find them. I'm getting very wet. Very, very soaked. That's the jail. Barracks. Oh, we can rest here. We are now well rested. Not stealing anything. I just wanted to sleep. Morning, gentlemen. They're probably wondering, what are you doing sleeping here? It's a bed. And there's the that's where the blacksmith sleeps. It's in that room over there. And she is not there yet. Alright, so barring our ability to be able to make that pie and desperately needing to gather those hides, we should head out. Keep our eye out for blueberries. Maybe we can pick some. That'll be one less thing we have to buy. Oh, nope. Darn it, I missed. By a mile. Ooh, it's getting pretty laggy, too. Alright, we got some deer. How many arrows do we have left? Like we have a ton of them. 19. Carrots, huh? The heck is that? I don't know, but this guy's coming, and he ain't coming here to say hi.
I'm not scared of you.
What is that thing? I don't know, but I get the feeling these people are not particularly friendly. Come on.
You'll regret this. I'll have your head on a pike.
Really?
Your road ends here.
Alright, come on. Play.
Beg for mercy. I'll have your head on a pike. No, you'll regret this. I'll teach you to respect me.
Oh, hold on.
Your money.
Your money? What money? I know that's not what I wanted to do. Well, potion might be nice too.
Pour your life. Beg for mercy.
Ooh. Rusty battle axe? Nope. Branded skin. No idea what that is. Looter's mask. Leather. Oh. Well. Your stuff belongs to me now, dude. So, see what you had. Breastplate really is not that much better than what she's wearing. And the gloves are slightly better. Increases critical chance by 3%, huh? Anything else? Daggers. Soul Claymore. Oh, cute. Okay. I'm an idiot. Well, we've taken care of those guys. Although they almost took care of us. I thought for sure I had more food on me than this. Bandit skin is a quest. Okay. Alright, so that's the closest thing we have. And we need something new for our quick slot. Put the mashed potatoes in here. The beggar's fare in here. Here we head it. Back towards... Go this way? No, we need to go the exact opposite way. For you. Not the one I'm looking for. I think whoever I'm looking for is going to be here. Or whatever I'm looking for. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Oh, you'll regret this.
Darn it. Alright, I died. Got a little cocky there. The game is a little unforgiving. Worn out heavy boots. Alright. Try that again. Worn out heavy boots. Little claymore. How are we doing for... Okay, we have enough. And under food... Go ahead and eat that. So we don't need to go this way. We need to go back this way. That guy is heading exactly where I want to go. Yep.
Your money or your life.
Heck, you got around to helping me out there. I was wondering if you were going to do anything or just let me get my butt kicked. Hello?
Oh, a new face. I haven't seen you before.
Are you Mark?
It depends on who's asking and why. No, I'm kidding. I don't meet many outsiders these days. I'm Marg, a hunter in the service of the Horns of the South.
Quartermaster told me that you have a problem with the undead.
Aye. I don't know what it is about this place, but even the dead hardly ever get any rest. Though I'll admit, it's getting worse lately. They keep emerging from the local cemetery in numbers greater than that small plot of land ever held. So I'm guessing we might have a necromancer on our hands. And here I thought after the Charred Conclave, we'd have more than 100 years of peace from them.
Do you often have problems with necromancy in these parts?
Only every century or so. But even that's too often if you ask me. Something seems to draw them here. Well, it's probably all that death. The South has always been restless. And after what happened with the sunken village, I guess death has seeped into the very soil of this land. Must be quite alluring for that lot.
I can find out what's happening.
Good. And try not to die. That undead swarm doesn't need any more recruits.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm self-sufficient enough not to have to ask for help. However, I suppose I could help you. I could share some things I found out during my hunts.
That would be useful. Got some nice arrows. Probably should get some sort of arrows, even if it's just wooden ones. How many coins do I have anyway? Not a ton. I probably don't want to buy 100 of them. Maybe 10. Maybe. What can I sell you? I definitely can't sell you that. Sell you these broken arrows. I'll sell you the Skull Claymore. Might want to. Oh, I can't use the mace until I have more strength. I got a couple of things I definitely need more strength for. Show you this brick hammer. Let me go ahead and sell you this old set of armor so I'm not carrying it around everywhere. Alright. Think that is going to do it on my end. Thank you, sir. Oh, we have leveled up. So, Investigate the crypt. I get the feeling we might want to level ourselves up a little bit before we do that. Might be able to do that by dealing with some of these bandits in this town, if we're careful. For now, we're gonna head back to the Horn. We're gonna get some rest. We're gonna see what we can learn, and then, well, we'll see what trouble we get into next time. Until then, bye for now.